Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Erika Shahira binti Muhammad Ali, metric number 1230382. Today I'll be discussing a fascinating case study that highlights intercultural communication challenges in a workplace setting. The case revolves around global technology corporation, a multinational company, and explores how cultural differences shape their collaboration. Let's begin with the background. Global Technology, headquartered in the US, initiated a 6-month project involving its offices in Japan and the US. The team included engineers, project managers, and marketing professionals from both countries working together to develop a new product. During one virtual meeting, the US project manager proposed a tight deadline for completing a critical phase. Here's where things started to diverge. The American team's members openly expressed agreement with the deadline, and the Japanese team members nodded politely but remained silent. Now, what do you think happened next? The US project manager assumed the silent meant agreement and moved forward with the timeline. Weeks later, they discovered that the Japanese team was far behind schedule. Frustrated, the US manager confronted the Japanese team leader only to learn something surprising. The Japanese team actually had concerns about the deadline but didn't express them during the meeting. Why? Because they believed it would be disrespectful to openly challenge a senior colleague in public. This led to misunderstandings, frustration, and project delays. Let's break down the key issue. Number 1. Assumptions in communication. The US team acquitted silent and polite note with agreement. Number 2. Cultural norms in hierarchy settings. Japanese team members avoided openly challenging their senior colleague during the meeting, a practice rooted in respect for hierarchy. Number 3. Feedback mechanism. The US project manager didn't follow up or provide alternative ways to gather input, missing crucial feedback from the Japanese team. Here's where cultural differences come into play. Communication styles. The US team prefer direct communication, where agreement or disagreement is openly expressed. And the Japanese team value indirect communication and use nonverbal cues to signal disagreement. Number 2. Hierarchy and decision making. The US team encourage equal participation, and the Japanese team deferred to seniority, prioritizing group consensus before voicing concerns. Next is perception of deadlines. The US team viewed tight deadlines as a challenge to tackle head-on, and the Japanese team saw them as rigid and risky if quality or well-being was compromised. So, how did Global Tech overcome this conflict? By addressing these cultural differences head-on and implementing better practice. Number 1, they introduced anonymous surveys and small group discussion to ensure everyone could express their views. Number 2, they provide cultural sensitivity training to foster mutual understanding and respect. Number 3, leaders adapted their styles to be more inclusive, ensuring all voices were heard. Ultimately, the teams complete the project with slight delay but learned an invaluable lesson about working across cultures. Here are some lessons we can all take away from this case. Number 1, cultural norms shape communication. Team must understand and respect different communication styles to avoid misinterpretation. Number 2, active efforts ensure inclusion. Leaders should use tools like follow-ups or surveys to gather diverse input. Number 3, adaptability is key. Providing intercultural training and adjusting leadership styles enhance collaboration. Number 4, feedback mechanisms are crucial. Transparent and culturally sensitive methods build trust and prevent misunderstandings. To ensure smooth collaboration in diverse teams, I recommend number 1, enhancing project planning. Discuss cultural expectation and communication norms upfront. Number 2, promoting collaborative leadership. Train leaders to adapt their styles to diverse team dynamics. Number 3, implementing continuous training. Regular workshop on intercultural communication keep employees equipped to navigate challenges. In conclusion, this case study reminds us that understanding cultural diversity is not just a soft skill, it's a critical business asset. By embracing proactive measures, teams like Global Tech can turn cultural differences into strengths, achieving both harmony and success. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention.